Welcome to the demo video for Rational Team Concert Enterprise Extensions. We will be looking at some advanced features that allow you to more finely control the scope of your builds. All of these enhancements apply to both z/OS and IBM I platforms. The Build Subset Editor has been updated to provide an Always Build setting on buildable files. When set to True, the file will be built even if it has not changed. The next feature is in the Language Definition Editor. When you check the option Do Not Calculate Impacted Files, changes to files for this language definition will not cause additional files to be built. The Dependency Build Definition Editor has some additional properties that let you globally disable impacted files calculations. Located on the Dependency Options tab, there are 3 calculations that can be turned off. When the first option is unchecked, direct references such as changing a copybook will not cause programs that use it to be rebuilt. When the second option is unchecked, indirect references such as a generated copybook from a BMS map will not cause programs that use it to be rebuilt. And when the third option is unchecked, we will not run either of the above 2 queries on files that are forced to be built, such as a file in a subset marked as Always Build. The final enhancement related to scoping your build is a new concept called a mandatory subset. A mandatory subset is not a new type of subset, rather it is a new usage of subsets. When you add a subset to a build definition as a mandatory subset, all of the files in the subset will be rebuilt even if they are unchanged. You can also override this setting in the Request Build dialog. In support of all the changes we've discussed, the Request Build dialog has been updated to allow some customization. There is a Request Options tab in the Build Definition Editor that lets you select the properties to be displayed in the dialog. Several properties that can be displayed were previously not available in the request dialog, such as overriding the arguments or the mandatory subset. Some of the properties require the user has a new permission in order for them to be displayed. You can hover over the properties to see which permission is required, and the editor will put an asterisk next to a property if the current user lacks its permission. When bringing up the request dialog, you will find that some of the properties are located in a collapsed Advanced Properties section. When toggling the Personal Build checkbox, the dialog will recompute which properties should be displayed based on the visibility settings. This concludes the demo. Please visit us at Jazz.net.